Hey guys, John here. How you doing? This is kind of a late time to do a blog post. It's like 6:30 Eastern right now on Friday. Usually I try to do my blog posts and video posts early in the mornings, just so people can check them out throughout the day. Get some tidbits here and there. But something I mentioned at TE Live today I want to discuss. I didn't get a chance to really talk about this much. I know like everybody in the world seems to be talking about. As we know, Steve Jobs passed away, the CEO, former CEO and founder of Apple. And put the disclaimer here: I'm an Apple fanboy. I love Apple products. I love everything about Apple. I think it's a fabulous company. I think it's a fantastic brand. But more importantly, Steve was a master marketer. He understood marketing better than I think anybody ever did. And I'll share a little example of some, he passed away, and all through Facebook and all the Twitters and everything, there was a lot of stuff, all his quotes and his speeches at some universities, and just, there was so much stuff. And I'm not trying to bore you guys to death with, oh God, here comes John again with some more, anyways, I digress. One of the quotes that really stuck with me, and this is what Steve used to say when the iPod first launched, and I think the iPod was the pillar product that transformed Apple from just a little boutique brand into what it is now. As you guys know, there was this the iPod was basically an MP3 player, and this is the marketing genius of Steve Jobs, and more importantly, I think we can look at this in our business on a traffic exchange level. He said an MP3 player holds 2 gigabytes of data. An iPod holds 1,000 of your favorite songs. Think about that. Think of the framing of that, and think how powerful a marketing message that is. What is an iPod? It's just an MP3 player. But Steve knew that if you transformed what it was into a personal thing, so he framed it, all your favorite songs is gigabytes of data. But he didn't say, the cold and harsh computer term of 2 gigabytes of data. He said it holds 1,000 of your favorite songs. It's very personal. How can you use this in your marketing? How can you do this with your business? There's a text message right there on my iPhone. Shameless self-promotion. So how can we use this? I think this is what you learn from this. You need to make your products, frame them in a way that are personal. If you own a traffic exchange, don't just say, hey, you're going to go surf a traffic exchange. Create a vibrant and colorful community. Make people feel a part of it. Don't just say, hey, you're clicking for credits. Come up with your own way of framing it and branding it to your own. For example, this weekend we're doing speed brackets, which is basically bracket surfing, but we put a little twist on it where it's rebooting every hour you have a new opponent. So it's the same idea. We're just framing it differently, creating a new name behind it. And having some fun with it. So anyways, Steve Jobs passed away. Horrible because, the guy was a visionary and probably one of the greatest business minds of our time. But he did leave some awesome imprints on all of us, especially with all the products Apple's brought out. But the marketing side of it is what you could study for years and years and find cool things that he did. So anyways, hope you enjoy the post. Your comments below. And don't forget the speed brackets are all weekend at all the TimTech, at I Love Hits this weekend. And we got 2 times rewards points all weekend long. So fun times, come surf, have fun. Toodles.